Epelaka am'izay rehefa anteny hoe izy tamin'izay hoe nataonareo vavakely ke zany izy.
Titiany YAHOSHUAH. Aresalahatra fotsiny.
Dia zao misy tena tia bebe zao. Misy zao tena tia bebe YAHOSHUAH ino amin'ny toerana tia. Mety mana aminareo fa misy tena ambony. Zay mety ho azo eto manokana mihitsy. Ary mararaka anazy io vehivavy kely. Aty amin'ny vahiny indray zany zao tena misy ny tena be tena amin'ity. Ny fitiavana mantsy tena tsy mamitahitagalo. Ary ny fitiavana tena rehefa tena fitiavana tena fitiavana fotsiny zao. Ary marary raha vao tsy tafita zay fitiavana zay. Malahelo raha vao tsy tafita zay fitiavana zay. Voarainy ilay ity dia tsy izy fa YAHOSHUAH. Marary ny olona rehefa tsy voaray zay zany raha tena ty. Tsy marina zany misy. Fa tsy tena ty kosa ny tsy miraraha zany. Na misy na tsy misy tsy vakiana lovana. Zay le toe resy lavitra. Ny resy lavitra tsy dia mirarana tena tian'ny YAHOSHUAH na tsy tena ty fa resy lavitra.
Those who are just convinced, they are just convinced, but they don't care about Yahushua. But those who love Yahushua, they hurt when there is something which doesn't work there, and they never accept. So keep your behavior. Never accept bad things, and don't learn bad things from the other. And teach that to people, because you see, devils are. You see, it's your advantage if you fight against that. You see, devils cannot do anything here. They just have to stare at you. That is what they do. These evil-minded. So that is their goal. They look for a point, like something that you don't. They look for something like mistake that you do. For example, you don't talk to the people who are doing bad things, because they're looking for a sign in what way this person doesn't like Yahushua, so they catch you. So that is an example. I'm telling you, don't trust people who always laugh, because it's behind that laugh that there is a real deception. Yeah, some are able to do that. He pretends to smile and to laugh, but it's the opposite which is behind his thought. Yeah, time for our separation is closer. That's why I say, even this March 4th, we don't know how it will end. I don't say that March 4th will be finished forever, but that will never happen. Even that will always take place until Yahushua come. But the way we are going to fulfill it, it will be difficult. It won't be the same as we are going to do here for this next one. Maybe it's only you who are going to perform it. That's why I say, as long as you can take advantage of this March 4th, come on. In case on next March 4th, and next year, you will not see Elia anymore. And even how this baptism in 2026. But keep what you have already got, you who are not baptized yet. Because the thing is getting hard. Fulfillment of the words of Elia is taking place, and that is from Yahushua. Let's just take an example. This word is in disorder because of what Trump does. I am going to bring the topic there. Yes, in our TV there is no news. That is because of the journalist. Yeah, I'm going to talk about them their sabotaging. But let's just be happy, even though there are those who are doing sabotage. You see, the thing is, there is a fulfillment of the words of Elia. I was like, don't you prefer Donald Trump? Because if it was Joe Biden, something really weird would happen. You see, Russia pretends just to be dead. I am telling you. If President Donald Trump hear me, maybe he has noticed it, that Russia cannot be defeated. But people don't believe in my words. It's forbidden to fight against them, but let just them be. The more you fight against them, the more he gets more beastie. I have taught you. What they have is not atomic bomb. Their weapon is not atomic bomb. It is just something like this hand and can destroy this world. Yeah, atomic bomb is just a distraction, but and even that atomic bomb is a technology from extraterrestrial. Do you think that extraterrestrial? Yeah, extraterrestrial, they have a technology and a weapon that you cannot understand, and they are not going to use such weapon if they want to destroy you. Something like in common. But the words of God said, no one can fight against him. It is something that you cannot defeat what is in their hand. I don't know if you understand what I'm talking. If it's between atomic bomb, someone can fight against them then. But the words of God, the Holy Scripture said, no one can fight against him. No one can defeat him. He has something that you don't have. The thing that you have in hand is not according to what they have. And don't say, you both have atomic bomb. But if they use that thing, no one can move. And even you cannot launch your atomic bomb. I don't know if American can understand that. I don't know if NATO can understand that. When these people do what they want, you cannot move anymore. They have a real cutting-edge extraterrestrial technology, and they use it to fight against Yahushua, not against you. Oh, human. The technology of extraterrestrial is technology to fight against Yahushua. That means that it's not atomic bomb. Atomic bomb is to kill humans, and they will perish all. But they are not going to fight against you, but they are going to fight against Yahushua. And they have power to fight against Yahushua. That's why Elia is sent here, down here. That's why I say to you, I am not a human like you. And don't provoke us to fight against you, because you're gonna die nonsensely otherwise. And I am telling to you, we don't care about government anymore, because we are not going along the government laws. I am telling you the truth. I am not going against the government, Malagasy government. No, that is not the case. But we are not going along in that anymore. And that is not for the Malagasy government, but for this world. We are not going along on your laws anymore. That's why we are showing the secret of these devils. You cannot fight against. That's why I advise the small limbs of Yahushua. You have to know how to fight. You have to fight. This is getting hard. Things on earth is getting hard. So why Donald Trump has done that? Yeah, people are complaining, like Europeans are complaining, like you were not doing the right thing because you are changing your mind. Yes, Europeans are complaining, and like parents have abandoned them. And American is giving favor to Putin, like Putin is being attacked. Yeah, you see, things are upside down. That's why that was the word. Don't you prefer Donald Trump? The word is like, don't you prefer? But it's not the case. And when Donald Trump has elected, he was in the side of Vladimir Putin. You may think the word is true, but the meaning of this is disaster. The question is, I am direct. Does Donald Trump see what Russia has in his hand? That's why he just changed his mind, like, don't fight against them. Because you humans, you are funny. You are being deceived. You are being deceived. But we cannot be deceived, because if we are the master of deception, and you cannot deceive us. You see, between Putin and Trump are like friends, very good friends. That is what human can see for people who used to listen to news. Like, they are talking, they are keeping in touch. I am telling you, they are talking with their mouth. They are having conversation, so that human can see that. But the thing is, their boss is only one. I have taught you that. And they can just summon you like, let's meet. And the meeting doesn't take place on earth, but somewhere else. In a place where you cannot see, in another planet, in a strange planet. They meet in that place. I am telling that to you. That's why I tell you, no one can fight against them. Oh, my sunglasses is about to get out. Yeah, Elia is so diligent in his. Yeah, when they are talking, when they are having conversation, they are not like that. But as they have their own boss, their boss can bring their spirit up there. Yeah, their bodies stay there, but their spirit can be carried up there. Yes, and you human, they don't care about you, but the boss just say to them, you have to shed lots of blood, and you must perform that. So that is that picture. Elias says that to you if you don't know that. That's why when they reverse power, it reverses. But Father YAHVAH, he's on his fulfillment of his word, and he never does something unless he says his doubt on his servant. And I am saying that. Yes, devils are now looking for any means to slow these things down. And you think that Putin is so happy because he has won. No, it doesn't make him happy at all. Yeah, politicians who hear me are surprised, like, I don't understand anymore. Yeah, the words of our Father is being fulfilled, and that's why we are happy. But Putin is not happy for that. That's why I say to you, don't prefer Donald Trump. Those who want to be in peace, vote for him. But those who don't want to be in peace, vote for Joe Biden. But it is just a word, but that is an order which has been applied. Yes, all things must occur as our Father has said it. You have heard it on the teaching that NATO will be destroyed. Tell me that I haven't told you that. Who haven't heard that? So all of you have heard, right? This thing is destroying NATO. Who is the chief of NATO except American? However, American is rejecting NATO, and he was like, yeah, Russia has rights. It's Russia who has stricken, if we are judging judgely. But he was like, but the president of Ukraine said, Donald Trump said, you, Zelensky, you were evil-minded. That is what Donald Trump said to Volodymyr Zelensky, you were evil-minded. It's you who caused this war. Yeah, it's not him. Yes, however, the words of Donald Trump is so right. But for outside view, that is not the case. However, the words of Donald Trump is so right. Okay, let's make international politics. Yeah, your politics is so high. So this is how the things has gone. Once upon a time. Okay, listen to the words of Elia. Yeah, Elia is pretend to smile. Yeah, long before children. Yeah, a year before you see children. Children long before. Yeah, children some years ago. Yeah, it's still 2 p.m. Many years, some years before. Yeah, switching off the radio and TV, that is something that I don't like. Okay, let's continue it. Some years before. Yes, because that is the continuation. This story has taken place. The origin of Russia is in Ukraine. Kiev is the capital. Yeah, the capital of Ukraine is Kiev. Is it clear or not? So listen to this, because the situation is being complicated. So now you are doing geopolitics, international geopolitics with Elia. You see, Madagascar is outdated with what I'm telling now. I am laughing with the situation like reversing power. You all are in a wrong address. Yeah, that must happen to you because the words must be fulfilled whether you like it or not. So let's continue it. That Kiev is the origin of Russia, and Russia has moved away and become Russia. It has moved, and Moscow became the capital. So that was before the year 0. So that has happened before. Do you understand so far? And later, the government in Kiev has appeared, and same in Russia, in Moscow. That's why I said to you, children, Kiev is the grandpa of Russia, because Russia, it's the origin of Russia. Is it clear so far or not? And when the story has continued, Russia has strengthened, and it has fought against American, because he becomes greater, and they have got Cold War. If you have learned history and geography. Yeah, so there was that Cold War at that time. So American and Soviet have fought against one another. Yes, they have fought one another, and this world have been divided into two, the Soviet part and NATO part. So it was in 1940-ish that Hitler has occurred, that NATO has created, and this world have been divided into two, for lazy men and for lazy women. The others was in the American part, NATO and Western, and the others were in the side of the Eastern, the Soviet. So it's China, Mongolia, Japan, the Asiatic. So is that clear so far? So when the story carried on, yes, as the story, it's always about story. American has strengthened. Well, there was no. These words of God has been preached. The teaching of Yahushua has been begin to be preached. The ambassador of Yahushua has begun to preach on 1984. So the world begins to be in disorder, and the Soviet government have been destroyed in 1991. So the American has entered in stage, destroying who have been destroyed. Yes, Saddam Hussein. So the American has destroyed the Iraqi. So American had made sure to weaken the parts of USSR. So that was the international sentences. So Michael Gorbachev was the government of Michael Gorbachev was destroyed because of the sentences. And there was a peace which was established, like Ukrainian is gonna be taken by America. So even though they were destroyed, they have got each one their independence, like Poland, Iceland, Lithuania. They all are part of Russia. So the thing has reached Ukraine, and Russia didn't accept anymore. Yeah, and Russia has begun to be strong, according to what your ambassador of Yahushua said. No one can defeat Russia, and there was also a word which says Ethiopian, which is so skinny, is gonna be fat. Yes, someone has said that as well. And someone has said as well that cars will fly. But at the time, your ambassador have been treated like fake imposter, the beast. Someone has said that. However, that has been accomplished and fulfilled at the moment. Don't you want to ride that flying car? Let's just mention it in case one day Nirina will ride a flying car. It's like a game. It's like a toy. Yeah, that's why. That's what people doesn't like me. I put some jokes inside. Yeah, it's really that you are fed up that I like. Elijah makes people fed up, but those who listen to his words are saved. And the USSR was destroyed, and Russia begins to get stronger, and the words has occurred like no one can defeat Russia anymore. Yes, USSR were destroyed. However, Russia getting to rise up. So USSR must be destroyed so that Russia can rise up. And Russia rised up, and it said, we don't accept that you will take Ukraine because it's the Russia Empire. And the surprising thing is, they also say that it's really the beast. And they have named them as polar bear. Because he is in the north. Okay, so shall we stop this talk and continue today? We continue tomorrow? So what does Misa choose? Okay, let's continue it. So Russia rise up, and he has said, don't treat our land like that, because we will never accept that you will take all our land, because the gate of NATO will reach to us. Yeah, the things that should happen is all things should be destroyed by American, and all American should take all land, because American is getting stronger, and he becomes the international gendarme. But the thing is, and let's make it as a fairy tale, Elijah has said, Russia, no one can fight against him. In 2003, that he has said that. However, in 2003, children, American is really powerful. Like in Baghdad, like he has destroyed Saddam missile. So they should have taken Russia, because they have taken Poland, Finland, Lithuania and all around. But why? They haven't managed to take Russia. However, in 2003, in which the words has came out, Russia have just been injured. Because in 1991, Russia was destroyed and weak. But why Americans haven't taken them? And you may say, because they have atomic bomb. As they have been destroyed, they should always be destroyed. There is nothing to have like atomic bomb, because you have been destroyed, and what kind of bomb will you explode? And even no one will join you, as you have been weakened. Like if you have been stricken by American, you kept silent, like Hiroshima and Nagasaki. When Japanese and American have fought against one another, yes, American have logged a bomb, and they have kept silent. So how can't American taken Russia? Yes, because the USSR were destroyed, should be destroyed by them. But that hasn't happened because the words has been given. No one can fight against Russia. And later, we reach in 2000. There was a covenant earlier because Russia begins to become stronger and America couldn't defeat him. And the American should be surprised like this has been destroyed and why he is still standing like that. So you should be surprised. But Elia has said this is the story how it goes. Like now the French president said he's going to go to America and will talk to American president. Like what you do is not good. I am telling you, listen to Elia. Yeah, you see, like what I said, it's not good to say that they have meetings somewhere else. And I was like, don't say something like secret, but I still say it. You cannot hide anything from Elia. Even if you were hiding it, we are taking it so that it will be shown. And Russia hasn't died yet. And Russia has said, we never accept that you will take our land. So if you will take Ukraine, because you have taken Finland and Poland, Lithuania and Lithuania, and now, will you still take our grandpa? We will not accept. So in 2014, there was a covenant, like, so Ukraine will never join NATO. That's why the words of Putin is so true. Because there was a covenant that has been made. Because they haven't accepted that the land will be taken. But because of the words, which is like, you Russia must endure, and your USSR were destroyed. Yes, that is the words of God, so that Russia can rise from there. Yes, and one were destroyed and one has rised up from there. However, that one is himself. And that one has rose up. He said, don't touch our grandpa. So will you accept that someone will harm your grandpa? No. You will never accept your grandpa to be harmed. But the grandpa is so stubborn. We don't know what happens to grandpa, but it's the grandpa who said, we will join Russia, we will join the democracy. That's why the words has appeared on your book, NATO will be destroyed. That words cannot be destroyed or against.
美国人就是在那个就是那个
So all
那些奥巴马这个领导，他们就是非常开心的，就是
all American like Donald Trump and Barack Obama were happy that they have taken the land
波兰的那个国家，人家民主主义啊，人家
and the democracy was destroyed. But haven't you heard someone who said that the democracy will be destroyed? And the guest will say, we haven't heard. Yes, they are saying true. But you small limbs of Yahushua from a long time, you have heard that. So when have you heard that? Was that once or twice or thrice?
在上呀是第两次，就是说
That means that the democracy will be destroyed and the NATO will be destroyed. Have you heard all of that?
民主主义比就
Okay, shut up.
比对要比
Okay, hit your mouth because you were saying nonsense thing.
你们不说
You have to hit your mouth. If you don't do that, it's the devil who are going to hit it for you. Okay, stop it now. Have you hit your mouth? Wonderful grandma.
像咱们
Yeah, that is your name. Is that clear? So the wife of Grandpa Paul, you call her Bibi Mafnat. So your name will be Bibi Mafnat. Okay? That is wonderful, yeah? Not frustrating. And with that name, you're gonna be so beautiful.
别看到的说他就是来自己的。
Yeah, Grandpa hasn't heard anything about that. But let's continue. So this one has rules, and he has said, don't take our land.
他就说他不要拿我们的土地，不懂这个。
And the Ukraine is really their grandpa. If you don't know that, learn that story. That's why Russia doesn't want to kill them.
所以他不会把这个
I have taught you that.
不会叫这个城市。
It seems like that hasn't been said.
不会的，要这样做。
Yes, Russia doesn't want to strike them hardly. They make it slowly because it's their grandpa.
您假如是你的，你干嘛要伤害人家？所以美国人想要他们
Yeah, American wants to take their land.
是到底要发生什么事儿？
So what happens? Because
不是那个责任
Ukraine wants to join democracy and Putin doesn't want to accept.
民主主义的。
So Ukraine have been supplied with weapon. And when Ukraine has got weapon supplier, yeah, Zelensky have boasted and has shown up. And that what Vladimir Putin doesn't accept and doesn't support.
所以跟你们讲，
That's why they say it's their land. It's
他永不会永
the land of Russia.
那你们用克朗的，你们有没有知道这个历史？
And haven't you heard
你们是不是
of the words which says,
你们拿不听？
haven't you heard that?
到，
I am surprised.
那你们这
I am surprised like you have heard about that.
让我生气啊！你给我咋么生气啊？那
I'm surprised because
这个
Donald Trump has
特朗普大总统宣布说，
said you, Ukraine, must join Russia.
要成为一次
Just imagine, how could Americans say that? Donald Trump has said that, and that what makes this world so bright.
要说这个话，所以别说是在让大家说啊，我没有了。
In case you think that I have encouraged him to say that,
跟随的，
no, it's not me. But the words of Eliah, Eliah speaks too much. Everything that he says
我们的
must
靠着说，
get out of everyone's mouth.
当然的，对
Like when he said that the Ten Commandments is destroyed, and everyone else also said Ten Commandments is destroyed. Like Yahushua, I said Yahushua, and they also called Yahhoshua. However, they are fighting against me. And it's in Madagascar that Elias said democracy is destroyed. And everyone said democracy will be destroyed. It's only in Madagascar who doesn't say that, but listen to the news from abroad.
您在外
But when people talk, they say democracy is destroyed.
这个民主主义都有。
And now they say that NATO will be destroyed.
现在那目前咱们就说就是这个比喻要
Why? Because Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin is joining one another. We are surprised. Why?
这个不拿。
Because all things are all things speeds up. We want to go home, and I'm going to bring all my friends to Yahushua. You're not my friends. You are small lambs, but my friends are someone else. Because my friends have been here for a long time, since a long time ago. From the moment you have betrayed, they have gone here. So it's normal that they are sad. It's you who are not sad. If you are sad, you have fight so hard, like my friends. My friends have fought so hard for Yahushua and for the creation of Father YAHVAH. They have fought so hard till Yahushua came here. Until you come here. It's been a long time that I have been here, so it's normal. Because it's been a long time. It's you who don't care about that. I hope that you will care and mind about that. Like fight. Fight for it. As I have told you, don't trust your spouse. Only listen to the words of Eliah, and don't listen to anyone else if you want to go to Eliah, because the place where Eliah is, there is Yahushua as well. So when we say you are going to go to Eliah, it's in us, in Yahushua, not in our house in Abu Ibao. So I have said democracy will be destroyed. Yes, automatically with the move of Donald Trump, democracy is destroyed, because Putin and USSR is your enemies, and you are the leader of NATO. Yeah, Eliah is hitting both. You were the chief of NATO. French and English have relied on you, and now, and even you have supplied weapon to Ukraine. American have supplied weapon to Ukraine. But when Donald Trump has arrived, and he was just like, you were a stealer of money, and he was like, pay us back the $700 billion. And Zelensky said, what happens to Donald Trump is so sad. It's so sad because he has listened to the words of Putin. How can you say that to a president? And especially his international president, a world's president. And Donald Trump didn't support that, and he was like, you are a stealer. He treated Zelensky as a stealer. There is a name that he has given. It's a president which is not an election. Yes, president without an election. So like he's naming himself as a president, however, so that means that the fact of being president is out of date for Zelensky. So Donald Trump has said, do whatever you want. You're gonna be off the map, and yeah, it's like if they don't follow the condition, you're not going to exist anymore. So they're using diplomatic language like Russia is going to destroy you if you don't accept them. So there are lots of people who know politics, and if that rule is not respected, you're gonna be destroyed. That's why I said to you, don't hide anything from me. There is nothing which will be hidden now. So if Donald Trump has ordered Joe Biden, so everyone should follow Joe Biden. And they should supply weapon. At least something will change. Because if you don't know, if you don't manage well, people will be against you. But because of the words of Elia, which says, don't you prefer Donald Trump to be elected? Okay, let's get back. So Donald Trump was elected. And I say, don't you prefer to get aside? Don't you prefer to remove and erase NATO? Don't you prefer to remove that democracy? Don't you prefer to let that beast take place? You cannot do anything against this beast. It's a beast. That's why they cannot get out of there. Don't you want to carry buluk? Don't you prefer to remove that democracy? Don't you prefer to stop that NATO slowly? That is because of the hidden meeting. Let me say something anyway. There is nothing here. So what I'm telling, there is a hidden meeting. So what is being hidden? What is being hidden? There is a hidden meeting. That has been told to you. Read Isaiah 14. And you're gonna be surprised, like, wow. The meeting at the far north. And where is the meeting then? It's in Russia. So here is what I'm telling you. This is the meeting. This is how the meeting works. When the beast wants to establish everything, because the beast is not happy for what happens. But what is being lost for the beast? When he is winning, he is losing. And you may be like, I don't understand it, but that is why, that is how you were talking to me. But let me explain it well. When Russia is losing, however, he is not going to lose. He will never accept that. So if he is winning, that is not okay for him, because when he is winning, he must get out of there to destroy. And when he get out of there to destroy, Eliah is waiting for him. Yahushua is waiting for him. That is the meaning. I don't know if you understand or not. So that is the huge problem on earth. That's why Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump in trouble, because the words must occur, like Russia cannot be defeated. And when Russia cannot be defeated, so he must be led one, and that will be a problem, because when he wins, he is destroying. Yes, Europeans are now preparing for the weapon. Okay, let's call it a gun. But these ones are going to come. Yes, he is going to reverse 3 kings. That must happen. Putin must get up. And you American must get aside. You cannot fight against them. And the word is being fulfilled. You cannot fight, but just fight. I don't know if Donald Trump has already known it somehow, but the weapon of Russia is like this hand. But it's not a bomb like you think, but it's like my hand. What they have in their hand? But it can just destroy this world. But what is that? That thing is in his hand. So when the trouble is occurring on this earth, it is like a cinema, like my word, our land. But it is about the fulfillment of the words from the words of Eliah, the ambassador of Yahushua. So the words must be fulfilled. So what happens, and what has happened, and what has existed? But I am not confirming it, but it is already existing. Maybe Donald Trump has seen the disaster which is already there, and let's say he may has seen it. But if it was Joe Biden, bomb has been lowered on you human. And I am telling you, even France can send bomb to you, Madagascar. I am telling you, even France can send bomb to you and large bomb to you. There is nothing like friend or not friend anymore at that time. That's why they are performing meeting in the far north, and they are already making meeting, and they already know that Eliah has arrived, and the destruction must occur, and Russia must get out. However, that things is not okay for them. That's why I say, if they win, that is not okay for them. If they lose, that is not okay for him. So it's not the want that will take place, but the thing that Eliah wants and Yahushua and Father YAHVAH want. That's why I say, we are not laughing to you, but it's a foolishness for those who are doing foolishness, because we are not pointing out to you anymore, but we are pointing out to the one that we are destroying. So it's up to you who want to go or not. If you want to go, go as I have taught you. But if you don't want, we are just laughing at you and we are waiting for you at the judgment. Because you have seen with your eyes, but this world is obeying and following our words. How can American president say to Zelensky, you were president without election, like get our money back? How can Zelensky get your money back, like say $700 billion? I am not protecting him, but how could that be possible? You Macron, you're going to, don't go there, because if you go there, you're gonna be humiliated. You're gonna be humiliated. Will you go to Donald Trump? Elia advises you, stop. Don't go there. Otherwise, you're gonna be humiliated. You expected to hear wonderful words. That may happen, but that is not. At this time, things seems to be wonderful, but that is not what happens behind. That's why I said to you, there is nothing which is normal on your earth. Yes, Elia cannot die. Try. Okay, fire him with your bomb. Even your bomb have been launched and it exploded in you. That is Elia. Elia is always laughing. Yes, Elia is always laughing. That's why we are laughing. Why? Because they are trying to destroy the words, and we are laughing because that is impossible. That means that he is prophesying. That's it. People wish to hear that, but they don't wish because it's a disaster for them. They don't want to, they don't know what to do. The reason is Elia wants to go back home. You can stay if you want. The problem is your mouth says that you want to go back, however, your action is not the same. You have to know how to change it if you want to go. Because you already see with your eyes that the thing is not logical. How can Russia and America will join one another? Even their eyes in Chile. But the words is being fulfilled like no one can defeat them. But what is the reason? It's a hidden meeting. So you have to think ahead who are doing that hidden meeting. It's a hidden meeting. It's a meeting which is not shown to human, but it's between those leaders, great leaders. Even though Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump is a friend, how could that be possible that like just kiss behind? Even with what you have said before, even at least there should be a humiliation, like but suddenly he was like, we are with one side. And he was like, if you want your country to exist yet, you have to be careful. Do you understand? So that is my words. Hidden meeting. There is nothing that you can do here, human. It's not your mind which works here, but it's according to what they do in that hidden meeting. And if you're going against the words of Elia, I am laughing. Even look at what happens to you. Elia is laughing at you. That is hidden meeting. It's in the far north. And don't say, they haven't done that meeting. Oh, but what do you think? Like when you were performing meeting, they're like being sleepy, but they're making meeting somewhere else. And they're like, don't disturb, because we are still relaxing. However, they are making meeting somewhere else. And they are following one boss, like, this is what you do, this is what you do. And the reason is, go against the words of Elias, that is still possible. However, that will happen anymore. You have been making that meeting, but NATO must be destroyed. Democracy must be destroyed. And Russia must rise. And he rises automatically. I say like silent. Don't fight against them anymore. And you may think, American has let them win. It's the opposite. I have told you. It's not okay for him to lose, and it's not okay for him to win. So think about what I tell you. But the meaning of my word is, you who want to go to the heaven of heavens, you have to move. But these things has taken place. Yahushua must come here, and the work of Elia must take place. The next work of Elia must occurs, and this world is in disorder. And when it occurs, destruction for you, small lambs of Yahushua, will occurs, and there will be affliction, and there will be salvation. So everyone move. So what does that mean? You have to move, preparing your way, your holiness, so that you don't get out of what have been taught to you. It is individually. You are fighting individually. So it is according to each one of you. So you have to know how to take revenge and make amends. I have taught you from the beginning. So you have to go on the revenge, and you have to take amends. Don't follow anyone, but you have to make amends. You know how you can make amends of everything. I have shown that to you, and you have to know how to do it. Wise people see the danger, and they take shelter, but the fool keep going on, and they are in trouble. So tomorrow we are going to continue it, and tomorrow we're going to dance as well. But now we're going to go back home. So say to the one next to you that there are someone who are making a hidden meeting. There is nothing to do with Madagascar. Madagascar is just following blindly, but there is nothing to be taken here. But there are some people who are making hidden meeting out there, and there are some who are making a hidden meeting up far there. The words of Yahushua cannot go against anymore. Everything must be fulfilled. Wise people see the danger and they take shelter, but fool keep going on and they are in trouble. So be in the place of the wise, follow the words of Eli. Is that clear? You have to know how to make amends and to take revenge. Okay, the words. So, the words is taken ends.